Hello folks and welcome back to Skald against the Black Priory. Last time we got ourselves into Horin. Via the back door, into Horin. Ooh, we spotted something, ooh. And we got a bunch of things to do. Horin is the place we've been fated to go ever since we arrived on this island. Where we're here, a lot of things should be in this island. A lot of things we know about, need to go to. Oop, that's the tab button by the way. You can cheat if you want to. For the interesting that's there. Everything that we want to do in the island supposedly starts here. Not necessarily is here, but starts here. Looking for Embla. Lockpick that, please. That's all an 8, please. Thank you. Brandy. Okay, good. We can cook some food, but we don't need to cook any food, do we? I think we're good. We have recently rested, everything's on full. As you approach the city square, panicked cries of fear, pain, and despair echo across the plaza. You move closer and spy a large group of reavers rounding up and binding villagers. The poor souls are bloodied and abused, and the reavers tie them in ranks as though they intend to march them away. No call to the reavers, not going to let them take people away. The men whirl around at the sound, and elation spreads across their faces as they spot you. Dragging their captives along, the reavers fan out around you with moronic grins and weapons drawn. One of them makes a piercing whistle, and it's echoed by another behind you. A new group of 6 reavers fall into the street, cutting off any chance you had to retreat. A hulk of a man steps into the fore, dressed only in ragged trousers and a half-hood. His swollen barrel chest is covered in sailor's tattoos, and he hefts a rusty cleaver and drags a terrified woman behind him by her auburn hair. He smiles serenely as he approaches, revealing a few remaining yellow teeth. You have no idea how glad I am to see you here. God damn it. There is no scorn or malice in his voice, only genuine joy. I wish he'd give me the stage directions before I read the line. You are truly blessed to be a part of this. He slowly, almost tenderly, places the knife against the woman's throat as he speaks. Are you the one they call father? The men roar with laughter. I am not. But he is waiting for you. He has so much to show you when you're ready. I'm not going to antagonize him because he is literally holding someone hostage right now. What do you mean? The man's voice rises, speaking as much to the other reavers as to you. We stand at the dawn of a new age, of old masters reclaiming their rightful thrones, and you will all play your part in ushering it in. The hooded man smiles cruelly at Drina. Well, what now? The man's breathing deepens in perverse delight as he pulls his hostage's head back by the long auburn hair. We bring these children to father's flock. You are free to roam and frolic with my brothers and sisters. I'm sure Oleg or Kala will welcome you with open arms. You're the third one. I don't know what your name is, but you're the third one. Let the villagers go, I guess, at this point. Let the villagers go? You cannot threaten me. All that can change now is how many vessels father will offer up to her by the day's end. Can't you see? This is your chance to be a part of something so much bigger than yourself. Take the rest, but leave the auburn woman. Wow. You have a 9. Okay, yep, cool. The brute stares at you for a moment, then smiles. He stabs his dagger into the woman's thigh as she screams in shock and pain. Blood sprays uncontrollably from the wound as he pushes her roughly towards you. She stumbles into your arms, her face a mask of pleading and terror. The wound is deep, but she may yet be saved. Who's at the highest healing? Drina does, obviously. All by me. So roll a 5 or above on 2d6 to do this. Thank you. Rolled a 9. The wound has cut one of the large blood vessels in her thigh, and the situation is dire. Acting quickly, you loosen your belt and wrap it around her leg. Using a stick, you craft a tourniquet and manage to apply enough pressure to halt the bleeding. The woman's life has been saved. As you look around, the pack of reavers have fled with their hostages, and the plaza now lies empty. You sit with the woman and catch your breath. Out of the fog, coming from the fisherman's gate, a thin wretch of a man limps into view. Nadia! By the golden dead, you saved her! Philip rushes to her side, with tears streaming down his face. No doubt the poor man followed you into the city and took look for his wife. I completely don't remember who Philip is. It's been a long time. She needs a safe place to rest. Our old home is nearby. It'll have to do. Philip picks up his wife and leads you a short way through the mist to a meager home. As you follow, Drina places a hand on your shoulder and offers a soft smile. A small reprieve amongst all the suffering, no? Damn, it's shift, it's not tab, it's shift. Let's talk to people. Philip seems to have regained some of the color in his face. He gently wipes Natty's brow with a wet piece of cloth. It's good to see you again. If she's severed a major artery, we've stopped the bleeding, but you gotta do something about that. It's not gonna heal itself. Or it will, but she'll have to lose a leg, probably. It is good to see you again. We've rescued Natia. Thank you so much for saving Natia's life. I could not have gone on without her. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude. Phil produces a gold ring and offers it to you. If it's a magic ring, I want it. If it's not, you can keep it. Thank you. The man bows deeply as he gives you the ring. There are no doubt countless golden rings in your future. I doubt the same can be said of these people. June offers in a lecturing tone. Yeah, she's upset that I took the money. I have some questions before we go. Ask me anything you like and I'll help you if I can. Will you be safe here? The city is far from safe, but Natia is too severely wounded to travel. Besides, from what you tell me, it seems nowhere is safe on this blasted island. Besides, the Reavers seem to be holed up in their separate parts of town for now. I pray the Golden Dead will grant you the strength to prevail against them. Is there anything more you can tell me about the Reavers? Not much. The ones you met were part of the Father's lot. Oh, we met in Philip outside town, I remember now. The ones holed up in the keep, but you should ask Natia. She might have heard something while they held her. Thank you. Was it just a regular gold ring then? God dang it. E-I-E. It is E, okay. It's a regular gold ring, okay, fine. Fine. I'm sorry I picked it. Natia is pale and drawn. She must have lost a lot of blood. However, her wound is securely bound and she is in relative safety. If it isn't within her to recover, she will. I'm not sure you can recover from a severed art. Depends. If it was nicked, possibly. If it was cut wide open, I can't even think about it. Do you think you could answer some questions for me? I'll help you as best I can. What can you tell me of the men who took you? I did hear something. The man who stabbed me was taking us to the keep to meet Father, but he was angry that the Reavers in the city itself had taken to infighting, split up into groups they had, fighting over tablets or some such items, he said. And what's more, I heard him say that the tablets were currently in the possession of a Reaver he called Oleg the Grey, or something to that effect. Okay. Oleg has the tablets. Oh, we're back to this house. Sorry, I've looted your house before. Anyways, welcome to the camp now. It's down here. Anything down here? Oh, the mechanism is there. We can just clearly see the mechanism here. Okay. I'm walking out the outside walls, I think. See what happens there. As you pass the darkened alley, you feel the eyes of someone watching you. Peering into the shadows, you can just make out the form of what appears to be a little girl in dirty, torn clothing. Before you can get closer, the girl flees, disappearing into the darkness beyond. Cat grabs your cloak. We have to follow her. And give chase. Our athletics is the same now. Oh god, so we have to roll a 6 and 2d6, which isn't bad. It is technically the most likely solution. Good. It doesn't take long for you to catch up to the girl in the maze or back eyes. Cornered, she glares at you, her lips curling in a feral snarl. Don't harm her, Cat whispers as she moves toward the girl, slowly with her hands up in front of her in a disarming gesture. The girl struggles against your grip, snarling as you attempt to speak with her. She can be no one of the 13 Winters, but her emaciated frame and grime-covered skin makes it hard to tell. The girl glares up at Cat with wide, scared eyes. Poor thing. Cat says, patting her arm, you must be starving. Are you hungry? The girl snatches the food from you like a frightened animal and wolfs it down. More! She growls. More. Ah, so the girl has a tongue after all. Cat offers the girl a small, reassuring smile. Don't worry, girl. You can have as much as you like. Are you ready to answer some questions? The girl absentmindedly fiddles with something, but her eyes are sharp and watchful. No doubt she knows a lot about the town, having survived here for so long. What's your name? The girl still seems hesitant as she looks up at you. Cora, she says, her voice low, but I hate it. So everyone calls it Cory. Except my ma, that is. This is a stupid question to ask, but we'll ask it anyway because I have no choice. And where's she now? As soon as the question leaves your lips, you realize the mistake. I knew it was coming. I mean, we could see it coming a mile off. You don't push for the answer, and Cora does not offer one. The silence is everything. The cat gently strokes the child's hair. Tell me about the Reavers. The girl looks up at you with large, tear-filled eyes. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. She hugs her arms around herself. At least, they used to. I don't see them as much anymore. Not since they started fighting each other. Fighting each other? She nods, her gaze distant. Yeah, one day they just turned on each other. Started killing their own instead of hunting people. Now, though, they seem to be holed up in different parts of town. Almost as if they're waiting for something. Where? One group seems to stay on the docks. They're led by a woman named Kala, I think. Saw her once. Never knew women could look so cruel. She pauses, worrying at her lower lip. Beside them, there's another band holed up in that old walled house over there. She points to the northeast. A grey-haired man who's called Oleg leads them. Are there more? There are men outside the temple, led by someone they call the Butcher. They've been doing horrible things. Burning. She trails off before shaking her head. They've blocked off the streets leading to the temple, so those men don't come to this part of the city anymore. I see. The girl, blah, blah, blah. Have you been moving around? Once the Reavers started fighting amongst themselves, they blocked off the streets. Made it real hard to get around unseen, but I'm no fool. Cora smiles mischievously. I suspect not. She seems pleased with the compliment. It's too dangerous and hard to travel. The streets. But under them is another thing. There's tunnels all under the city, and if you don't mind the stench and avoid the beasties, they'll take you wherever you need to go. Clever girl. The girl... Same thing. Cool. So we can maybe travel the sewers if you want to avoid barricades. The Waif. Journal updated. The Waif. Enescunatia. Philip Sargent from Horan is pleaded. Yes, we met this just now, I think. Yeah, probably should not have said yes to the reward, but hey. Okay, so hang on. We're over here. Let's keep going this way then. There's a barricade here. We cannot get across it. This is one door, the entrance to the inn. The door, however, has been barricaded from the inside and there's nowhere opening from where you're standing. Okay, we spotted something over there. Okay. Do you want to explore the cat? Let's sneak around. Sewer entrance, yeah, I thought so. I thought it was going to give us a choice, but apparently not. You peer into the dark depths below. The stench of raw sewage assaults your olfactory organs with such force that you struggle to keep your last meal down. Cat looks up at you, pale-faced. You can't be serious. Before she manages to finish a sentence, she whirls around and vomits. Rodent laughter boomed. What's wrong, girl? Lost your appetite for adventure? You clamber down the grimy ladder and re-emerge into a series of vaulted tunnels. A thick, bubbling, greenish-brown stew lazily floats by you, a river of filth expertly channeled away by the city-spanning sewer system. I wonder if the Catflynn of today still possess the knowledge to build tunnels such as these, Aben muses. The Gallian Empire has become an empire of caretakers, a custodial empire who no longer builds, only frantically tries to fight off that great conqueror of decay. No? Continue on your way. We'll go back up here for the time being, because I will do that eventually. I was looking around first of all, see what we have here. Sewers. You spot a pair of reavers dressed in a bizarre assortment of ragged robes, hoods, and antlered masks guarding the gate to what appears to be a decrepit villa. This will be Oleg's place. The pair notices you and they grin cruelly as they half their weapons before suddenly stopping. The antlered man leans in and whispers in a hooded one's ear. Their grins fade. Aben looks tense and whispers out of the corner of his mouth. We got lucky before. These men are not to be trifled with, and we will do well to employ some cunning in dealing with them. Roland chimes in. Little man's right. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty, but we are few and we do not know their true numbers yet. We shall see. You're welcome to our lodge. Oleg is waiting for you inside. He's been expecting you. Apparently we're going for that voice. You mustn't tarry. Oleg very much wishes to speak with you. Tell me more about this Oleg. Oleg's a great man. The father might have forgotten it, but he is the oldest of us. It was him who pulled the tablets out of the depths, and he is still their keeper. As long as he is, his word carries more weight than any of us. A father would do well not to forget that. Tablets? The whispering tablets. Ones that came up in our nets. From the deep in the mother herself. The ones that make you... The Reaver grabs his arm and he catches himself. Best, you see, Oleg. He'll tell you all you need to know. All you needs to know. Sorry, I've been conjugating too properly here. I had some questions. You mustn't tarry. Oleg wishes to speak with you. Why are you not attacking me? The men look puzzled. Why would we? Oleg says not to, and his words come from the depths themselves. He had to tell us even before the father came to us. More Oleg? Yeah, go on. Okay, I'll get going then. Yes, you will. Oleg is waiting for you inside. Okay, so we can go that way. Doesn't mean that we will. Something over there, I can't reach it though. You can draw steel and attack some rats. Some dire rats and some giant rats. In fact, there are plenty of rats. The voice is staying, sorry. The voice is sticking around. Cat, hello cat. So this is Ivan. Ivan? You go there, you go there, you go. Roland goes there. Cat goes here. Begin combat. Thank you, car. Trust and parry. Miss completely. Save lesser infect. Save lesser infect. Okay, issues here. Ivan, the giant rat over there. You got to bear strength, melee on hands, or rapid shot to mark target. Rapid shot. Good shots there, buddy. Cleave. Unfortunately, that worked out not in the way we wanted it to. Move over here. From here you can cast Blessing Aura. You can cascade that as well. Nice! If you're gonna cascade that, you can thwack it in the head. How many buffs have you got? Jesus. Cat. Backstab because I forgot you there. Okay, who's with? Who's what? There's a dire rat over there. Giant rats. Oh, like, okay, so move up. Phalanx is a bit messy, I'll be honest with you. Alright. Got a charge there. Unfortunately, the cleave was supposed to be forward. Isn't knowing that cleave's supposed to be forward. Idra. Put a shot into some, shoot down in. Backstab, they're bringing it in there, you're panicked as well. You good? You good, good. What are we getting back here? Bunch of experience. Some hunting arrows and bodkin arrows. Okay, so we found our way around behind the barricade, but we want to explore around a bit, I think. Open the north portcullis. Thievery, please. Try again. Thank you. We have here, we have some money and a brass necklace. We have an opal and a painite. Okay. We have a bed we can rest here, should we wish to. Then you can make some alchemist's tools. Skull ring of healing. Hello. What are you when you're at home? That's +1 to healing. There you go. +1 to healing. That works for you. Ba-da-ba-da-bam. How are we on experience, by the way? 225 before I hit 12. Okay. We could sewer this up if we used to. Don't. So far, it doesn't seem that we need. I'm not sure if we. Possibly we've accidentally like do some super grinding. And we're good. Cora offers you a slight smile. Her cheeks have regained a modicum of color. It seems getting some food in her belly seems to have done her a world of good. All the reavers, yeah. So Oleg's house, and then someone in the dock, yeah. And then the butcher is a different part of town. Interesting barricade. I wonder if we can get into the inn somehow. Yeah, those are definitely people over there. Although, considering they're not lit up, that might be a part of the map we have no access to. Therefore, they're not actually like actual like people like events. They're just like graphics. Ooh. Oh, we're Wells of Horror. Okay, we're outside Horror now. Okay. Okay. Hang on. You see what? Yeah, see what I mean? Like, it is impossible to access that door from here because the second we get over here, we're inside Horan. Okay. Can I get into that? Can I go behind this house? We can. Hello. There's someone inside the house. It's easy to pick as well. It's not easy to pick in light. Monk it. Thank you. A crude great hammer. Hello. What are you using as a weapon? I mean, doubt is going to be useful. Yeah, so damage 3 to 9, damage 1 to 12. Yeah, no, that just gets sold the second we get a chance. Okay. There's definitely someone inside. There's a few people inside the house. I wonder if there's a sewer entrance. We will try a sewer's approach, I think. Hello. Who goes there? Don't you come closer now. The man cautioned as he brandished a mace. He's covered with grime from top to toe and looks oddly at home in the muck and filth of the sewers. The old man squints as he raises his lantern to get a better look at you. Though you're certainly not one of those madmen. Begging your pardon, my lord, but one can't be careful enough these days. I'm glad you can tell the difference. Spend too much time down here and your mind begins playing tricks on you. Such is the life of a sewerjack, I suppose. Not that I am much of one, having lost my badge of office and all. Badge of office? Aye. That voice is making a comeback. A brass badge that lets us sewerjack wear. It's a badge of our authority, you know. The man puffs out his chest in the slightest. But as I said, mine's lost. Must have dropped it when I scuffed with that pack of vermin near those side tunnels to the east of here. The man half turns and shows you a large bloody gash torn across his back. I'll keep an eye out. Would you mind answering some questions first? Ask away. So what is a sewerjack exactly? They pay us to keep the sewers free of vermin. Human and otherwise. The man chuckles. Used to be it was fine work if you could stand the smell, but not lately. The fears have been overrun with beasties. Overgrown, cruel, dangerous monsters. I slew a leech the size of my leg the other day and a pack of rats nearly ended me just hours ago. What's causing it? Causing it? The man says dreamily, as if he'd never stopped to consider it before. That was a dreamily voice at all. Sometimes I wonder if it's not been like this all along. I mean, it hasn't, right? As I said, the darkness plays tricks on you down here. Why are you still down here? The man seems to collect his thoughts again. I know these tunnels like the back of my hand, and with the carnage going on above, this place is as safe as any, I reckon. Those reavers are dangerous people, and I'd rather take my chances down here for now. I see. And some other questions. What's the layout of this place? These here sewers are a bit of a maze until you get to know them, but for the most part, as long as you stay away from the beasties and muck, you really can't get too lost. All tunnels loop back to the central cisterns one way or another. And if you're a real clever like, you can use the tunnels to get almost anywhere in the city. There are 3 outlets that empty into the harbour. The westernmost of them has planks that allow you to sneak out into the docks. And if you need to get to the area by the temple, Now that's blocked off and all, but there's a side tunnel in the western part of the sewers that leads you to a cellar near the temple. Finally, in the southeastern tunnels you might come across a staircase leading down into the underhalls. All kinds of queer folk can be found there. Thieves and cutthroats and the like. They're not reavers though, mind you. I hear they even have some kind of market down there where all the kinds of wares can be had. But I'd give them a wide berth if I were you. Let's not take any chances. Thank you. I had some questions. Any reavers down here? Aye, they do come down here from time to time. It seems they've barricaded the city above into sections, and it seems using the sewers might be the easiest way to move between areas. Anything else? A small group of them came through here a few days ago. I shadowed them for a bit, but then they rounded a corner, and before I could catch up to them, they were gone, just like that. For the life of me, I don't understand where they could have gone. I lost the trail northeast of here, in the bend where the fungus patches grow. We shall go checking that. Okay, so I'm looking potentially where that... Hello, leech. It's like, leech or snake? Giant centipedes. We all have a turn. Drina's only slow, because we all have turns, so let's move up as much as we can. Roland, 1, 2, 3, you can get yourself over there. Who's first? Roland is in fact first, that makes sense. Thank you. Can't. Oh, okay. That's annoying. Okay. Oof, okay, fine. Cat. Let's get a backstab. He's still sleeping. Make the backstab happen. Roland, they're panicked. You're gonna wake up anyway, so... Yeah. Alerted. 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 You're panicked. You're still panicked. Okay, if you're panicked, get the backstab off on you. Roland can get a... I'm not sure you can... It's not a range, isn't it? You're gonna run out just before you get there, so... Delay. I moved you up one, didn't I? Yes, I moved you up one. Oh well. Oh, it did. The charge worked out. Okay, fair enough. Good. Rena, can you get a sublime projection out there? Ah, damn. That happened on the way. There you go. Let's level up for me. Okay. Let's do the level up. 5 vitality, 3 more skill points to redistribute. I'm level 12 now. So what are we going for? Leadership Grandmaster? Or just regroup? Well, 15 for Leadership Grandmaster, okay. Like I said, it's been a while, I can remember all this stuff. Bloodthirsty gives me Vicious, increased strength and critical strike. Light armor mastery, medium armor mastery. Sword Expert gives me Deep Cut, which is what? Critical hits cause bleeding in your target. Sword Master gives me Finesse, and Storm of Steel. Shield Expert gives me more Phalanx. So if I put a point into... 2 points into that gives me range accuracy. I don't need range accuracy at all. Second Wind, potentially the Second Wind. Forwards gives everyone lighter haste and inspired. Stand Your Ground gives everyone defending. Means everyone gets defended even though they're not actually defending. Which means that they add their defend bonus to the dodge attribute. It depends entirely on how much the X is up. You see what your defend bonuses are. Attributes. Add your defend bonus to your attributes. Hang on, guys, let's go back to you. High feats. Stand your ground, defending. Add your defend bonus. The bonus is added to a character's dodge value when performing the defend action. Okay, cool. But do you know what that is for people? What is the defend bonus? Do you know? There's no... Doesn't say where that is. This is adds dodge. Whatever it is, it happens automatically when you do this. Everyone gets it, and the regroup gives you, removes fearful and panicked for everybody. If it made you immune from fearful and panicked for that while, it's fine, because they have the wolves that can just reapply fearful en masse. So removing fearful just doesn't do anything. Increase diplomacy, we can't do that anyway. Attack is the one we want, because it gives everyone less of frenzy. For one turn. Vicious, increase my crit chance, and increase strength. We'll take a point in shield. Not today is a point in shield. And 2 points in crit finesse and blade finesse. Might have had other plans for this, but time has passed. Anyway, folks, we'll carry on next time in the Skald. We explore the sewers and see where we can find all the different people. Anyway, I'll catch you all in. Bye-bye.